Welcome to Level Up Mechanics. My name is Chris, and today we're installing a TacoRail on my 2017 Toyota Tacoma. The TacoRail is a product created by a company called 67 Designs. It's basically an accessory that you're able to install on your truck that helps hold all of your electronic accessories like GoPros and cell phones. I'll basically walk you through the process of installing the component onto the vehicle and showing you all of its features that it has to offer. Alright, the first step in this installation is going to be to remove the trim piece that is surrounding the entertainment system. No tools are required. You're basically just going to pull away firmly with using your hands. Start on one side and pull until it pops out, and then move to the other side and pull firmly. It should pop out pretty easily. And once you have the trim piece popped out, you'll notice that it's surrounded by a whole bunch of red plastic retaining clips. This is what holds the trim piece in place. And this bezel right here is basically where we're going to install the TacoRail onto the vehicle. You will need a drill and whatnot to do this installation. Included is one ram ball mount. I added an additional ball mount to my order. You're also going to need some Allen keys in order to install the component. The TacoRail does, when you buy it as a package, it does include a nano arm and a cell phone clip. And in addition to that, I went ahead and bought the additional ram ball mount and a component to hold my GoPro that I can use on the TacoRail. This right here is the base, is where we will install onto the trim component that surrounds the entertainment system. And basically it's going to sit right here in the little bezel area where it's recessed, and you'll basically just line it up to where the back of the TacoRail aligns with the back side of the trim component, and we'll drill some holes and then bolt it all together basically. This is the back side. You want to make sure again that the rail is flush with the back side of the trim piece. If you go too far back, it won't be flush, and if you go too far forward, the TacoRail will stick out past where the trim piece ends. You'll want to make sure you use some masking tape before we drill. That way we can make our marks to where we're going to drill some holes to get this thing bolted up. Now once you have your TacoRail in place, all you want to do is make some marks on each end, and then in the middle there's 3 holes that we're going to drill. And so basically we'll mark the position of each of the 3 holes, and then once we have our markings, we'll be able to start the process of drilling the holes basically. Make sure you have some drill bits with you. There's instructions on 67 Designs website, which I will include in the description below, a link to the instructions. Just make sure you use a drill bit that actually fits through the holes on the TacoRail, and then just drill the holes in the markings that we made earlier, just one at a time. Make sure you go slowly when you start, so that way your drill bit doesn't skip. And again, that's why the masking tape is there, just to help protect from any possible slips and scratches and whatnot. Now that we have our holes drilled, we can go ahead and remove the masking tape. basically it's time to bolt the TacoRail onto the trim piece. You'll basically want to start at one end, put in a bolt, and then it'll also include some other hardware to install the TacoRail. You'll basically put the bolts in the holes basically, and then on the other side you will add a little washer and a nut for each bolt. Now when I installed the TacoRail, I got it as centered as possible for the entertainment system. You might have to offset it just a little bit because where the plastic retaining clips are, it does kind of get in the way of where the holes line up. So just make sure that you pay attention to the back side of the trim piece before you start drilling as well. Now that everything's bolted up, we're going to go ahead and install the trim piece back onto the vehicle. All you have to do is snap it into place, so line it up with the AC vents and then just start snapping it into place in one corner and work your way around the trim piece to make sure that all of the retaining clips are properly fastened to the vehicle. Once you've done that, you're pretty much good to go, and you can then install your accessories at that point. Well, that does it for this install. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them down in the comments below. If you like this video, make sure to go ahead and smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe as I continue to upgrade my 2017 Toyota Tacoma. And in the meantime, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.